We got to the closing table this past Tuesday, and it was very challenging, but we made it. So a big shout out to Pat.
Love it. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, and thank you to our mortgage partners. Love it. All right. Who else do we have? We got Steve. What did you want to say, Steve?
Oh, Dan, I think you and I are both grateful that Bold will be selling out and it starts on Wednesday.
Correct.
So excited.
Yeah, so Bold is officially sold out. We are working with Kimberly and we're working with, honestly, Steve and Adonis right now are kind of going into the room to try to figure out how we can fit more people because we are officially sold out, everybody. We cannot fit any more people in the room as we were planning to do it. So we're working on trying to figure out how we can squeeze a few more people in. And so we're going to open up a wait list. So if you are still on the fence about it, email Steve, Rick, or I. Let one of us know that you're still interested, and we will see if we can fit you in come Wednesday. But here's the thing. Whether or not you plan to take the entire 7 steps of Bold, right? Whether or not you're ready to make that investment in yourself, be there Wednesday at 9 a.m. Because we're going to open up Wednesday to anybody who wants to come. All right? It'll give you the opportunity for 3 hours of incredibly high-level coaching from Kimberly Horn. And so we talked to her in our meeting yesterday about that, and she was like, absolutely. You know, we had kind of the original idea, like, listen, if we sell out, we sell out. But she's like, you know what? Let's just open up that first step to anybody and everybody. So we're going to kind of arrange the room differently than we normally do for Bold. And we're just going to have a lot, like tons of space. So anybody can go on Wednesday. And I should say, what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Damn,
right?
Come on.
And, right, so anybody can come on Wednesday, and we are also sold out for the full steps for the full 7-week training program. So if you're saddened by that, or if you're disappointed, or if you're like, ah, crap, I missed my opportunity, why did I wait so long? Email Rick, Steve, and I, and we will see if we can get you in, okay? But come next week, we should know, like, hopefully by the end of the day, maybe by Monday, if we'll be able to fit a few extra people. So, all right. So email us and let us know. All right. Who else has some gratitude? Donna, where's Donna? There's Donna Gilbert.
Here I am. Yes, I do. I have gratitude. I have so much gratitude. I mean, this has been an amazing week for me, and our Keller Williams family has been such a part of that. Every time I reached out to somebody, they were like, yes, I'll help you with that. But today, I want to thank John Mendez for being my techno wingman on the 30 minutes you can't miss. He stepped up. He's part of the committee. He stepped up and handled all the back scenes stuff because Len is on vacation. So I so appreciate you, John. Thank you. It was seamless. And yesterday's session was amazing. And thank you for I think it was 29 people who showed up. I'm so grateful. Keep coming. More great speakers coming.
Absolutely. We have a ton of gratitude. Steve and I have a ton of gratitude for our ALC. They're just rocking it this year, huh? Donna and Len with their Thursday masterminds, and April and Kim with all the social events and everything that we've been having going on. Love it. All right, Angela, you got some gratitude for us today?
Yes, again for Sam. Oh my gosh, we miss him in Stanford, but I had a problem with one of my commands. So I didn't know who to call. So of course I called Sam, and he called Walid, put me in contact with Walid. I never met him before. And of course, Sam took care of it.
Love it. Sam's the man. All right, who else has some gratitude this morning? All right, I'm going to throw out some gratitude. I have 2 people I want to throw out gratitude for. The first is Shy. Shy has been stepping up in huge ways lately. She actually sat in on a recruiting appointment with me last night for somebody that she found and brought to the market center. So not only is she stepping into her marketing and agent service role, but she is actually, like, diving deep into KW culture here, looking to grow her downline. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing, Shy. And then the second person I have gratitude for this week is JP at Results Fitness in Ridgefield. My legs have not hurt this much in a really, really long time. And I am grateful for the workout that I got 2 days ago. So, all right, who else has some gratitude? John Mendez.
Thank you, Dan, for the opportunity. I want to return the gratitude to Donna just because Donna's been super helpful here at my career here at Keller Williams. And I also want to give some gratitude out to Jeannie Kassendorf as well. She gave me some more inspiring advice in terms of like video making, in terms of getting it done and stuff. And then I have some more gratitude towards for Jen Henry, our productivity coach here, who's just kind of been like an anchor and kind of help me stay focused and not get too off track with everything and all my creative ideas that I want to eventually do.
Love it. Thank you, John. All right, Debbie Ramnath.
Yeah, hi. I just want to gratitude to my daughter Shabani helping me on with a bias. Eventually, she's gonna take over. So we're doing, and I did a short video which was so funny, but she posted it, and I'm not so good, but I'm trying to, work up that thing. So I'm grateful. And my dog is getting a grooming today. She's not with me, so it's her day of beauty.
Love
So
it.
thanks to everyone.
Love it. Love it. I'm going to throw out one more gratitude. I am filled with it this morning. I got gratitude for Bill McNamara. I had my appraisal yesterday on my 2-family in Norwalk. I'm refinancing that through Bill right now, and he's been super, super helpful. And I actually think I might actually be able to pull out even more money than I thought I was going to originally, because the appraiser thought my number was way too low, which is awesome. Yeah, that's always a shock, right? So yeah, I got to talk to Bill about that today. Who else has some gratitude? One last gratitude. Let's get one more. All right, Frank Antunes.
Gratitude to Annetta Jankowski for working with her clients, landlords, and my clients, the tenants, to help a deal go through. So gratitude to her, and also to Alan Chambers for allowing me to host an open house for him last weekend. So to both of them, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Frank. All right, it's 9:09. We've got probably like less than a minute. Oh, Janine Buckley's got gratitude for Nancy Morgan. Love to see that. It was great seeing you in the office this week. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us, Janine.
Sure. I just want to thank Nancy Morgan and Westport Mortgage. Really instrumental in helping me get a couple of deals closed. And I wanted to share one important thing, which was the other agent told me the reason why the offer was accepted, the last one, was because it was the reputation of Westport Mortgage that they liked the buyer. So if you haven't used Westport Mortgage or Nancy Morgan or Bill McNamara, highly recommended. It definitely gives you a little bit of leverage with the competitiveness out there. So thank you. I'm just really, really grateful. Appreciate it.
Love it. Thank you, Janine. All right, Michelle Sperry, take us home. We can't hear you, Michelle. You're muted.
Hey guys, I had an immersive week with Keller. So my gratitude goes, first of all, to the Stanford Market Center. I got to go down there and run around with my laptop asking random people who I'd never met before for help. Nobody said no. Adonis was a trooper. I put together what I thought was really a killer offer. We didn't get it, but it was super solid. I felt confident. And then the icing on the cake was getting to meet Believin' in Steven, who I'd never met before. And just everybody down there all week. And then last night we did an event for KW Cares to support April. And we had so many people turn out last night to support that fundraiser. So thank you guys for supporting it. We've got one more chance to come and buy clothes, but just an immersive week. Thanks, KW.
Woo, love it. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, guys, come down to the offices. Come down to the market centers. There's people here. We're having a good time. We're helping each other out. it's a good time. So all right, we've got other reasons to join in. We've got some great stuff on the calendar for next week. We are shifting. Our book club is making a shift, right? We just finished up the Shift Book Club, and we are starting Wealth Can't Wait. So the first session on that will be Monday at 11 a.m. Wealth Can't Wait. All right. We've got some other great stuff throughout the day as well. Oops, sorry, I just screwed up my screen here. Schedule management, know your numbers, and then of course the big one, we've got Bold on Wednesday in the Stanford Market Center. As I said earlier, you're all invited to join us on Wednesday. So come down, meet Kimberly Horn, our coach, get 3 hours of really high-level coaching from her, and we'll be there 9 a.m. We start 9 a.m. So get there early. And remember, you're driving to Stanford on a weekday at 9 a.m. However long you think it's going to take, add at least a half an hour or double it. It seems it's crazy. It surprises me every single time. I leave it, a trip that should take me an hour and 15 minutes. I give it 2 hours and I'm still late, right? So, give yourself a lot of extra time. People tend to forget that sometimes it can take you just as long to get through Stanford as it takes for you to get to your exit, right? So give yourself lots of time to get there. Get there early. We'll have coffee and breakfast and bagels and stuff for everybody. So get there early and be there early. And I feel like that's actually a pretty good segue into our bold law of the week, right? Which is teach people how to treat you, right? This is all about setting expectations for people. How many people have had that client that calls them at all hours of the day or night? Show of hands, let's see it. So let me ask, when that client called you the first time at 10 o'clock at night, what did you do? Did you answer the phone? Okay, so here's the coaching moment of the day. In that moment, when you answered the phone, what did you do? You taught that client that it was okay to call you at 10 o'clock at night, and if you did, you would answer. And if they did, you would answer, right? That's what we're talking about when we talk about teach people how to treat you. How many people have had that client that they really wanted to fire because every experience with them was just so negative or so, so much friction or so much, it was so combative or whatever word you want to put on it, right? In that first moment when it happened, how did you respond to it? Right? We treat people we teach people how to treat us. And those are all expectations conversations, right? Those are the kind of conversations that we can, yes, Donna, right? That's a referral opportunity to your worst enemy, right? Right? To the agent you like the least at some other brokerage, right? Exactly. You teach people how to treat you in the way that you respond to them, right? You teach people how to. I'm gonna trip over that tongue twister all day, evidently. You teach people how to treat you with the expectations that you set in your initial conversations. How many people are teaching their clients right now that there's a good chance they're going to have to bid on multiple houses in order to get the one that they want? What is that teaching? What is that teaching our clients? It's teaching them that this might take a while. It's teaching them that it's okay if we don't get the first house. Right? We have to be careful with the things that we say and the things that we do and the ways that we respond to the people in our world. And this goes beyond just our clients. How many people have had a client show up late to them, or have shown up late to lunch with a friend? Right? How many of us have that friend that shows up late to everything? I have one. We call it Cell Time. His name is Cell. His last name is Cell, right? He's like my best friend forever, right? But he lives in Cell Time. Meaning, like, if I want him there if we're supposed to meet at 10 o'clock, I tell him 9 o'clock. Because it's, yes, Jane, it is that bad. Because if I tell him 9 o'clock, he might show up by 9:30. Now, the nice thing about Cell is that he has matured over the years, and he's not as bad. But when we were in high school, it was at least an hour. Right? How many people have kids that take forever to get out the door in the morning? There you go, Amy, right? When you need to be somewhere by a certain time, do you tell them the actual time that you need to leave by? Or do you give yourself a little bit of a cushion, right? Right? We teach people how to treat us. All right, so it's important. So as you're going through your day, and you're starting to kind of receive this information, I like to call it, right? You're receiving this information, this feedback from people in the way that they're treating you. Instead of getting upset with how they're treating you, I'd like for you to take a second and say, what is it that I've maybe done, or what could I do to get a different result? We can't expect people to change unless we first look at what we can do to change. And recognize that how people treat us starts with how we teach them to treat us. All right? Everything starts with us. All right, so that is our bold law of the week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're ready for a fantastic weekend. The market's getting better. It's getting hotter. It's, I hope you're seeing it, because I'm seeing it in the numbers. All right. So let's get out there and sell some houses this weekend. How's that sound? All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Music.